This is the Wednesday, June 24th, 2020 meeting of the Berlin Board of Assessors. As a preliminary matter, please note that this meeting is being recorded and that some attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you. Take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. This is Kevin Pond, Chair of the Board of Assessors. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me prior to me calling the meeting to order. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Bev Wheeler?
Aye.
David Pierce? Okay. Staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Molly Reed, Assessing Director?
Here.
Okay. Anticipated speakers on the agenda, please respond in the affirmative. Do we have any anticipated speakers?
No, we do not.
Okay. With a quorum of the board present, I call this meeting to order at
6:01.
6:01 p.m. on Wednesday, June 24th, 2020. Right on cue.
Yes. And I sent you the minutes. Do
Oh, yes. Okay.
you want me to read them or did you have a chance to look them over?
I did not. I basically just got home, but so we're going to go over minutes then.
Okay. So you read your little note and we were all here. You approved the minutes from May 27th. Bev made the motion and Kevin seconded it and you all said yes.
Excuse me 1 second. Let me see if I can find the minutes.
It says agenda. Is it agenda or
I usually change it to minutes.
mine says June 10th, 2020 agenda?
Oh, maybe.
Okay. That's why I'm having an issue. Okay. So you could,
Let me bring up on the screen the correct minutes.
I have it here,
Okay.
June 10th. Okay.
I lost you. The correspondence, there was a letter from the BOR, letter to the BOS, the Board of Selectmen, about the public community meeting for 64 Banner Road. They want to do a marijuana. They're going for, I think it's a selling license. And that was on June 16th. Did any of you attend?
I did not.
Okay. We congratulated Bev on her certification.
We did.
Yes. I informed you that the treasurer collector had sent around a memo about fraudulent unemployment claims. And if you
Yep.
did any of that, to get a hold of them. You were updated on the Northbrook ongoing construction of, or mending their issue from this winter.
Yep.
I told you about the invite to the municipality vulnerability preparedness response, RSVP. I RSVP'd and did one meeting. I told you about the coffee talk. On the agenda was the Conservation Commission regarding the Lore property, the library septic system replacement, and annual town meeting and elections.
Yep.
I told you about the pre-town meeting and budget forum, and that all the information would be up on the website.
Yep.
And then I filled you in on the reval and the 504. That National Grid requested a 60-day extension due to the COVID. I told you that Vision was working on the I&E and cap rates and new costs. I told you that seemed to be on time for the work plan. I told you about the preliminary tax bills, which you're going to vote on tonight, that farmland valuation values were out, and the assistant assessor job was on hold till we get to see what the HR study revealed, and about the virtual conference. And then you signed some payrolls and payables, the MDM report for on the exemptions to the DOR, and an excise commitment and a rollback and a lien. And I believe you all came in and signed that stuff, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
And then we adjourned at 6:30.
Okay.
So motion to accept the June 10th minutes.
I motion.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You can motion.
Kevin seconds it, and so roll call vote. Kevin?
Aye.
Bev?
Aye.
There was a couple, there was 2 updates for Northbrook. I'm just going to give you the second one. 7 of the 12 displaced households have moved back in on the 2nd floor, and they're continuing on with the 2nd floor work. And they're also cleaning up the 1st floor. They're putting in new countertops and painting and carpets. So those residents must be excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the Board of Selectmen sent around a notice on racism, that the town has condemns racism in all its many forms. Do you want me to read it to you, or did you get it and read it?
I read it.
I don't know if I got it, but I'll get it and I will read it.
Okay, I was gonna post it on the bulletin board outside the office, although no one will see it because we aren't opening to the public yet, but. And
Okay.
we got a new bulletin from the Department of Revenue, or from DLS, that cherry sheets monthly for 2021, because the budget's not set, they can't provide cities and towns with estimated cherry sheets or local aid distribution. And they're going to be working, since the revenue side of the cherry sheet is reflecting FY20 estimates, we have determined that the assessment programs will also use the FY20 estimates. The only exception will be for the charter tuition. So basically, I think they're using, they're going to do like the 1/12 budget like we did, that we had to set up. So they'll be giving us money based on FY20 until the FY21 budget is approved or
Okay.
set. I don't even know if they've set it. And Margaret sent out a return to work for Monday, June 29th, and we expect to begin by appointment only in-person business transactions on Monday, July 6th. So the town building will still be closed, but
Okay.
the employees will be in.
Okay.
And we'll still be doing Zoom meetings for board meetings.
So when's June 29th here?
Monday.
So this Monday, where people are back in the office, but it's by appointment.
We'll be allowed to make appointments with with customers July 6th.
So come Monday morning, there's going to be 3 people in the assessor's office?
Yes.
Okay.
And I sent you the sales.
Yeah, I see
So,
that.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Good.
Well, first of all, I've got personal property. They've got all their cards and all their stuff that they need. So they're all set for right now. So this is these would be the proposed, this is the proposed sales sheets. So prior to the adjustments being made, our values were at 92% on residential, and this brings them up to 94%. So we're keeping them on the low side of our 10%, mostly because of all the unknowns that everybody's been facing over the last few weeks. So
Yeah.
we brought them in at 94%. And if you're in agreement with that, I will have Mike go on to the next steps.
I don't really see an issue with it. Is that,
We usually bring them in around 95. So this just happens to make all the statistics work properly for the reval.
yeah, so I don't have an issue with 94. That's fine by me. Yeah.
Bev?
I agree.
So I wrote this big long thing up for, oh, I wanted to tell you the MAO conference, the webinar has been very good. And we've had like 97 to 120 people sitting watching the webinar. The speakers have been very informative, and the DOR spoke today, Joanne Graziano, and I think her name is Kirsten from the Gateway, and she said that they were thought that this went, I guess they hopped in a couple of times and they said, this is really good. So that was getting kudos from the Department of Revenues is always a good thing.
Good.
So
Yeah.
I want to talk about preliminary tax bills. In the city and town, Joanne had said, given the current uncertainties, setting a tax rate may present a unique challenge locally to valuation related to delays caused by the pandemic. Assessors can choose the following options to prepare for a delay in the tax rate setting process. Semi-annual tax bill communities can issue semi-annual optional preliminary tax bills. The administrative finance team has concerns with getting all in order that a preliminary, getting all that needs to get in order for a tax rate, that everything's going to be delayed, and we would have to like basically have everything done by August. So they,
This up.
and with not knowing what the cash flow is going to be, they are in favor of
Okay. I'm good.
doing a preliminary bill.
Okay.
Are you having problems? No?
I've
Okay.
just turned up my audio. I'm
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, then
You
it
should have
kicked me
just
out.
told me to yell.
No,
I can get closer.
6 feet, 6 feet, you know.
Well, it's my laptop.
That's right.
So section 23, notice of preliminary tax bills, that the assessors must vote to seek approval to issue a notice of preliminary tax. The board shall inform the selectmen of the vote. So I made a motion, or I wrote down a motion for you to read, Bev. I'll read it. The Board of Assessors recognizes that due to the pandemic, that there may be unique challenges to setting the FY21 tax rate. The board votes to seek approval to issue a notice of preliminary tax for FY20. So Bev made the motion. Kevin,
Second,
do you have any discussion that you need to?
So does this mean we're gonna send out like pre-tax bills? Oh, I got my
What-
finger up.
What it happens is we end up taking what was paid last year and
Yeah.
dividing it in half and adding 2.5%. And then you pay that. There will be no assessment on the bill, so people can't file yet. They won't be able to file till the next bill
Okay.
goes out. So that the town will have money coming in, and it just looks like it. If everything works out, then we won't have to do it, but it's good to have the vote taken so
Right.
we have a backup plan.
So the 2.5 is every year we add 2.5%.
Well, for the preliminary, that's just basic because your taxes are going to go up at least that amount. You
Okay.
could, if the town had voted an override or an debt exclusion, and we could add those on also. So
Okay.
it's going to be like you're actually paying your first half, and it'll be deducted off your second half. So hopefully it'll all work out. So it'll be just.
I'm just thinking of the people that, you know how we let them pay a little later because of the pandemic? If we
Yep.
send them, if they've just, say they've just paid a month before they get their preliminary bill, there's going to be an issue if, you know.
Well, it'll go out October 1st.
Oh, I know, because it's always due on my birthday, November 1st.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. But I didn't know if there would be like an extension because of the pandemic.
Not that we know of yet. That would have
Okay.
to be emergency from the governor.
Okay.
So to get this straight, we have not missed a tax bill yet, or have we missed the spring one?
Nope, we haven't missed any.
Okay, so we're gonna send this out. And what effect does the 2.5% have on the tax rate? Is that gonna change that?
It's
Or-
not, the tax rate, this bill will have nothing to do with the tax rate.
Okay, so we're just gonna flat out fix it by
Yep.
adding 2.5, send the bill out, and we'll iron it out next year.
Yeah, when the second half goes out.
Okay, which is when the second bill will go out.
I believe April 1st.
Okay, it's gonna say May, but okay. All right, if that's the way it needs to be handled, I don't really have an issue with that.
So
Did you
I
talk
need
to
a-
Dennis? Did you talk to Dennis about that?
Yeah, he's the one who really wants this, so.
Okay,
The whole issue is not knowing what we're getting on for cherry sheet money. And
yeah, but we have to have some money for the town to run on, so.
right, that's
we'll
exactly
fix
why
it.
he wants to do the preliminary.
All right, we'll fix it down the road.
Yeah.
Kick the can down the road. Good idea.
So a roll call vote, Kevin,
Aye.
Bev,
Aye.
and Kevin, you'll have to come in and sign payables and payroll.
Yeah, you said Friday. You're gonna be there Friday?
Yes,
Now
I
that I
was
think.
gonna be there when you could be there, so.
All right, I will let you know. I'm looking at my schedule. I'm not sure where I'm gonna be Friday, so it looks like it's nearby, so I could possibly get in there.
Okay.
All right, we'll work that
And
out.
Bev, I don't know if you were on in the beginning, but I'm scheduled for surgery on July 2nd.
Oh, good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck. Good 4th of July. Yeah.
It's
Wow.
gonna be a long summer. Oh, for next meetings, Joanne can do meetings for us because she knows how to do the Zoom. But
Okay,
I don't think that there'll be anything to do on the 6th, or is that on my calendar, on the 8th, that's an 8. I don't think,
This 8th. So it would be the 8th and the 22nd. The 8th,
Yep.
I'm not going to be here, but I can
Okay.
try to on the Zoom meeting.
No, that would be good because she plays golf that night, but she would gladly, if a meeting needs to be done to,
No, we won't interrupt golf if we don't have anything.
right, but,
So,
so,
then,
so by the 22nd, I might be able to at least do a Zoom meeting. I hope. I won't have a right arm for 4 to 6 weeks.
Ooh,
gotta watch that pain medication
No, I'm more worried about
being recorded here.
I can't write, I can't mouse, I can't,
golf.
I don't golf, so that's okay. But
All right,
That's-
so
that's
Well,
all,
we'll just play it by ear. If we need a meeting on the 22nd, we'll just kind of do what we have to do to get the meeting underway. Okay,
okay.
yeah,
On the paperwork that needs to be signed, do I have to go in and sign anything?
No, it's just payroll and payables.
All right, that's
And,
fine.
oh, and then, I just wanted to let you know that I haven't been to the office. I was there on Monday. And, usually June sends out a packet for year end, but I think the last time I looked, we're gonna be, because of the spending freeze, we're gonna be turning over like $1,700 turning back that we didn't use, so.
all right, we're in the money now, boy.
Yep.
1,700 bucks. Wow. Yeah.
Don't let
No,
that work out, Molly.
17,000, sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Ooh,
So,
Don't give too much back. We may need it to fix the problem coming up.
well, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I know.
And my computer says 6:22.
Okay.
as does
Um,
mine.
Now, I think maybe we can request a hand wash station outside our office.
Yeah, they're gonna have all that stuff. We've got petitions. There's a committee working on all that stuff.
Yeah, it's just that when I went up there, the hand wash station, I don't know about
It's
the
right
one
when
is
it's right-
farther down, but I
It's
think
right
we
when you
should,
come in the front door.
yeah, which is a long way from our
Well,
office, I think, so,
They have till July 6th
okay,
to get everything in place, so.
okay,
We
good.
have hand lotion on hand sanitizer on our counter,
Oh, okay,
so.
all right,
And
all
then
right.
July 6th, when the municipal building may get open again, we will then go back to having our meetings
No,
in the assessor's office.
no, we'll be still doing Zoom meetings.
Why is that, may I ask?
I will read you the. So the town building's still closed, but employees are coming back on June 29th. And we expect to begin by appointment only in-person transactions on Monday, July 6th. In the public health emergency declaration is only if the public health emergency is terminated, will we be able to have meetings in person. So we can't not, until the public health emergency is terminated, we should plan to continue Zoom meetings until further notice.
Okay.
okay.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to get that out of my mouth.
Okay, do we have
Okay.
anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay,
So
Good luck with your surgery.
thank
Yeah.
you.
we'll be thinking of where you're gonna
So
have
I
that
need a-
done,
We need what?
where you're gonna have that done,
Leonard Morse in Natick.
yeah? Okay,
I need a roll call to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn, seeing how business has been completed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.